All right, so I have three new songs for New Music of the Week this week. Where do you want to start? I've got Papa Roach came out with a new song. I have a band called Low Life, which will I think you'll notice one of the members in that band as well. And then I have some hip hop as well. So where would you like to start?
Of the three, who is the least familiar to you?
Meaning what? What
Which
does that
artist
mean?
do you know the least about or have listened to the least?
The
Obviously, you've
the
listened to Papa Roach a shit ton, so I'm thinking they're probably
yeah
not.
yeah yeah. Okay, let's do the band's called Low Life. The song's
Okay,
called Low Life.
let's do that.
So I came across this band and I was looking at the singer and I was like, man, that guy looks familiar. So I reached out to you to find out a band that we have played on here as New Music of the Week before. And the band was called In Retrospect, and we really liked them and they were new metal. And I started doing some digging and I was like looking at music videos between the two bands just to look at this dude's tattoos, just to see, is that really like, is this the same guy? And it ended up being the same guy. So I think you're going to be a fan if you're a fan of In Retrospect.
I am. They had one of my favorite songs of the last few years. So let's get into it. Low Life song is called Low
Low
Life.
life. I like it.
You only see me as a low life. Yeah, I'm over it. It's the same story every time. You got me going out my fucking mind, thinking everybody listens to your nursery rhyme. It's the same sad song that you're always on about with the blah blah blah. Yeah, I'm over it. Every line, another currency, your alibi. Trying to sell a fairy tale, but all I hear are lies. It's the same sad song that you're always on about with the blah blah blah. Yeah, I'm over it. Yeah, I'm over it. I'm fucking over it. Yeah, I'm over it. You're so fucking perfect and so goddamn sure. And everything you do, the world should adore. But you're not a part of who I am. So please don't pretend you understand. You only see me as a low life.
I'm definitely a fan of his voice. I'm still trying to figure out what kind of a fan I am of his flow. But yeah, it's cool.
Okay. I mean, I like the hook more than anything. Man, the bass player is just having a heyday in the song, ain't he?
Yeah. Yeah. What is it about bands from Britain? They just seem to have cornered all sounds. It just seems like every time I learn a band's from over there, it's like, yeah, they got it figured out. Obviously, this band isn't the Beatles, but it's just it. And I know it's a stupid observation that's probably 100% inaccurate. But every time, like I said, every time I hear a band from that region, that part of the world, they got their shit tight, dude. It's just and I hear them doing multiple sounds, and I hear them. It's just weird. Obviously, there are thousands of bands from the States that have the ability to do that.
Yeah.
Maybe it's because I've heard this guy speak in his accent, and then he sounds like that when he's singing and when he's rapping. It's like, what the fuck's going on?
In a good way.
Yeah, well, it's like hearing Christian Bale in the movie The Fighter. Like, what the
Yeah.
fuck who are you, bro? What is this? Like, how are you even? Anyway, keep going. It's good. It's good though. I like it. New metal for sure. And
Oh,
I
for sure.
really am a fan of his voice. And yeah, a little bit pushing as high in this one yet. I want to see where he goes with this. I'm curious. Here we go.
You only see me as a low life. It's the same fucking pantomime. You got me doubting myself all the time. Trying to say that you're the victim, but the truth will shine. It's the same sad song that you're always on about with the blah blah blah. Yeah, I'm over it. Yeah, I'm over it. I'm fucking over it. It's the same sad song that you're always on about with the blah blah blah. Yeah, I'm over it. How can you speak? Bury the weight, judging the rest with your empathy.
You know, I was gonna say, how many times can you say I'm over it in a song before I get annoyed? And then I remembered I recorded a song where I say I'm sick of it way too many times in the song than I probably should have. So I can't talk. I'm gonna shut up. So I'm a fan of I'm over it.
How can
Have I
you
heard that song
speak?
before?
Bury the weight.
If you're a good friend, you have. I don't know.
so fucking perfect and so goddamn sure. And everything you do, the world should adore. But you're not a part of who I am. So please don't pretend you understand. You only see me as a low life. Right down from the grit in your teeth. Take your own words back in the dirt that you feed. Choke on every lie that you speak, 'cause it's all just an act and it's hard to believe. Right down from the grit in your teeth. Take your own words back in the dirt that you feed. Choke on every lie that you say, 'cause it's all just an act. Low life. Right down from the grit in your teeth. Take your own words back in the dirt that you feed. Choke on every lie that you speak, 'cause it's all just an act. You're so fucking
You know what it is about this hook is it's very new metal. Like
Okay.
the way he's singing it is this. It sounds like a new metal hook. It sounds like a hook you would have heard in 2001.
Okay.
Versus
Yeah,
their other
I
stuff in
hear
his
that.
other band. While the rest of the music can kind of be labeled new metal, I don't feel like his hooks necessarily are. It's much more of a
I
modern
gotcha. Okay.
twist to the way he's singing. So that's interesting too. Anyway,
perfect and so goddamn sure. And everything you do, the world should adore. But you're not a part of who I am. So please don't pretend you understand. You only see me as a low life. You only see me as a low life. It's the same story every time. You got me going out my fucking mind. Thinking everybody listens to your nursery rhyme. It's the same sad song that you're always on about with the blah blah blah. Yeah, I'm over it.
cool.
Do you remember how many members are in the band in retrospect?
4. It's not just 3.
4. Okay.
Well, they didn't show a drummer in that video the entire time, did they?
Oh, good point. Yeah.
Am I
So I
crazy?
guess they do have 4. I
In
don't.
retrospect, I believe is a fuck. I can't remember. They might be a 5-piece. Now that I'm thinking about it, I think they have 2 guitar players. And I was gonna make the ignorant observation, like, how do you get that sound with one guitar player? But you could do it. 2026. It's fucking. You could sound like you have 100 guitar players
Yeah.
these days.
I would say, yeah.
Doesn't
That's a
fucking
question you
matter.
don't have to ask
It's a
anymore.
question that does not apply anymore. That question died maybe in like 2016, probably earlier than that.
Yeah.
Anyway, I dig that. All right, so you said you had some hip hop. Let's do that.
It is Exhibit, Be Real, and somebody called Dimrick. I've never heard of Dimrick. Do you know who that is?
I'm not sure I know who that is.
No? Okay. The song is called Call the Cops. As soon as it starts, you're going to know where the tune comes from, but I dig the song. So I've been in a big hip hop mood over the past couple of weeks. Even like if I'm in the gym, I put on a hip hop playlist, and I don't know why, but something's taken over me here lately.
It's good. Demrick was formerly known as Young Day. He's from Spokane, Washington, now living in LA. He's collaborated with Exhibit, Corrupt, Snoop Dogg, Too Short, Be Real, and Cypress Hill.
Okay.
And he's from a group called the Serial Killers.
Okay.
Maybe I'll know him when I hear him rap. The name just didn't do anything for me when I heard it. I was like, well, who the fuck that is? Hip hop.
Yeah.
Exhibit.
You have that against you for sure.
Pimp My Ride. Me white? No. I'm more of a translucent yellow these days. Here we go.
Don't you dare stare. You better move. 'Cause that might go down. I tell ya like me now. I'm rocking my pants, putting suckers in fear. Wrecking shots when I drop these lyrics that'll make you call the cops. Drop lyrics that'll make you call the cops. Drop lyrics that'll make you call the cops.
Let them shots off quick, get your whole squad lit. Hold the crowd hostage, jump up in the mosh pit. Hardcore hip hop, not for your TikToks. Four albums here, about to hit you with the fifth shot. Knock 'em unconscious.
How old do you think that guy is? Just by looking at him. If you had to guess.
Ah, 28.
He's 45 fucking years old.
No way. How do you know that? Did you look that up?
Yeah, well, I mean, I looked up who he was. Yeah, and it says he's 45.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Wow, man. Congratulations, dude.
no shit. I'm aging like cheese, and this guy, I mean, he's fucking, what the fuck, bro?
Fuck around and find out I ain't fucking with the nonsense. Kill 'em at the concert. Game song conquered. Taking out your roster. Hit 'em like a Mossberg bar.
So let me show you all how you prosper. First you started off with the bitches, see a rock star, spitting hot bars, setting fire to a cop car. Let the motherfucker burn, crash like a stock car. Calling authority, more to be spit morbidly.
Why'd Exhibit roll out like that? Left his homies behind? That was fucked up.
For sport quarterly, sorted these bitches forwardly. Normally, orally, I'm killing these bitches mortally. Formerly known, formally killer of those more in me. Don't you dare stare, you better move. Got that mic, yo.
Did I tell you, I think I've told you this, but the time I saw Be Real and Send Dog from Cypress Hill on the airport, and I was
Yeah, I think so.
shitting my pants. I was like,
Yeah, I
I
remember that.
gotta go. Like, I don't do this, and I never would, but I was like, I gotta go get a picture with those dudes. That is like, and I didn't. I was shitting my pants. I was like, I would be the biggest douche if I went over. I wouldn't know what to say. I'd say something wrong. Just stared at them as they walked away creepily.
I tell ya like me now. I'm rocking my pants, putting suckers in fear. Wrecking shots when I drop these lyrics that'll make you call the cop. Drop lyrics that'll make you call the cop. Drop lyrics that'll make you call the cop. Now when the man rolled through, all the bullshit stopping, locked up in the air like a Chevrolet hopping. Got a satellite view of the worst. I kill you first. Welcome to the turf, greatest show on earth. I see you came to a fork in the road. I unload, buckshot got you looking like a QR code. Hunt down foes, they fold, make them implode. Billionaire submarine on the ocean floor. Now, don't you dare stare. You better move. I do my own stunts like Tom Cruise. I'm on a strict diet, strictly booze and dog food. The West on my back like my tat from cartoon. Hit him with a little bit of venom, let the rhythm hit him, get him. Gotta go up in him, trigger like a mechanism. Educated, never regulated, staying medicated, dedicated, tatted on my face like it's gang related.
Exhibit in your top 100?
Absolutely.
Yeah. Okay. Think
Yeah.
you're alone.
Hear that
on
flow?
this
It
universe.
was a nice flow, right?
Oh,
You
he's
like
great.
that?
I like. I've always liked Exhibit. Yeah. No, he's dope.
Stare, you better move. Got that mic, yo, bow. I tell ya like me now. I'm rocking my pants, putting suckers in fear. Wrecking shots when I drop these lyrics that'll make you call the cop. Drop lyrics that'll make you call the cop. Drop lyrics that'll make you call the cops.
Cool. You know, I've had two experiences of shitting my pants that involve Cypress Hill. The other one,
I don't know if I know the second one.
the other one was at Lollapalooza, and I was watching them on one stage. It's back here, and then behind me, who's getting ready to go on? Wolf Mother, maybe, or something like that. Somebody who was wildly popular at the time, far more popular than Cypress Hill. And I was sort of standing at the back, and then there were people just coming in from all sides. Like, as soon as Cypress Hill was done, everybody from that stage runs to the other one, and then there are people coming from both sides, and I'm just submerged in shitheads, and I have a full-blown panic attack. Like, I barely made my way out of there without shitting my pants, and I didn't go near another stage the rest of the night. I watched everything from a distance. I don't know what happened.
Okay.
It's just one of those things. You just don't. I just got
I gotcha. Yeah.
stuck in the sea of people, and I was like, I hate this. This is why I
Yeah.
don't go to big festivals, and if I do, I stay in the back. What the fuck was I
Mhm.
thinking? The worst part was I was by myself. That's the worst part. So I didn't have,
I mean,
I didn't have anybody to be
you
like,
went to,
no, it's
you
cool.
went to
we can-"
Lollapalooza by yourself?
No, I was there for someone else who was working the show.
Oh,
We won't
okay,
get
I
into
see.
it. But I
Okay,
was
okay.
majority of the day I was watching bands by myself. Yeah, the person I was there with was working, so they had to do their
Gotcha.
thing, and I was just like, let me just walk around and listen to music. And then I learned that I'm not that person, especially when I'm alone. And to
Yeah.
be honest with you, I think I might have been stone cold sober, which is, boy, I'll tell you, that is not a recipe
is
for
that
success.
Is that worse or better?
I mean, if I had had a few in me, I would have been fine.
Oh, okay.
I just would have stood my ground and sweat profusely while people just bumped into me. Wouldn't have cared, you know. But I was like, oh fuck this shit, I'm out of here. Yeah, I don't know. That's only happened to me like 2, 3 times in my life, like a panic attack like that, anxiety attack, panic attack, call it what you want, and it's always been unfortunately out in public. You know, some people have panic attacks when they're at home by themselves. They get overwhelmed with
Mhm.
stress or like, I have this to do. No, mine's always been like, there are too many people around me. What? I hate this.
Yeah. What
Can't help
age
it.
are we talking? When did that happen?
Whew. I don't know. I was probably mid 20s,
Okay.
probably something like that. Yeah.
Do you think that's gotten worse or better since then?
Well, I haven't had one since
As
then,
in, as in,
but I've
as
also
in, if you were
avoided
in that
large
situation,
groups of people like that.
if you were in that situation again right now, would it be as bad
Mm,
if you were sober?
I don't know. It's tough to say. I'll go try it this weekend. Is there something going on this weekend? I'll go test it.
I don't think so.
Bye, kids. Bye. Bye, babe. I'm gonna go give myself a
Let's see if I
panic
can
attack.
test out a panic attack real
Gonna
quick.
go drown in a sea of people and nearly die. I don't know, man. Can't explain it. Anyway, so our last one's Papa Roach.
Yeah, and it's with this guy who's making his way up the ranks right
Humankind.
now, but it's not humankind. It's spelled
Oh,
differently.
no, it's not. I read that incorrectly. Is it Hanumankind? Which is, if that's
I'm
really how you
assuming
say it, I'm upset.
it might be.
Do you know who that is? I don't know who that is.
I've heard the name.
Suraj Sherakat is an
That's his real
internationally
name.
famous rapper from India. He went viral with his 2024 global smash hit Big Dogs.
So we noticed that this is a Netflix thing. They made this song for a show. I wonder how this works. I wonder if Netflix put these two together or if they reached out to one or the other and they were able to put this together themselves or what. I'm curious.
Well, it's from the Netflix series Devil May Cry 2, which is another thing I have no clue about. Man, what do I do?
I think that's
Um,
I think this started out as a video game.
no wonder I don't know what it is.
Pretty sure.
Did they really need to put a description of what Netflix is in the description for this video? Netflix is one of the world's leading entertainment services offering TV series, films, games, and live programming across a wide variety of genres and languages. Members can play, pause, and resume watching as much as they want, anytime, anywhere, and can change their plans at any time. Thanks. So, Devil May
Just
Cry
in case you
2.
needed to know.
A war
Mhm.
between worlds ignites as Dante confronts his own devils and must battle the only force that mirrors his own, his estranged twin brother, Virgil. Okay, let's I think I like Papa Roach
Is it
better than anything I've just said, so let's go.
is it like anime?
I have no idea. Should we find out?
You won't have
I don't
to.
know that I care.
We don't have to.
I'm sure we're gonna see what it is in this music video. So this is
I didn't.
you
I
didn't
seen some of it. I
no?
don't think so. I think it's just a like a Papa Roach and that guy's music video.
More
I will
clips from the
say I
show.
love Papa Roach to death, but I don't. I this isn't like an over the top, absolutely fantastic Papa Roach song. It is Papa Roach. I
Well, why
mean,
would you tell me
but
that before I even listen to it?
well, maybe you'll have a different idea than me.
Well, I'm just
You
gonna
listen to it. You tell me if you
disagree
think
with you
something
just to
different.
disagree with you at this point. I'm gonna tell you
Perfect.
it's their best song ever. You know, I was thinking about before we play this, we talked about dad rock bands last week.
Mm-hmm.
Where's Papa Roach on there? They dad rock to you?
That maybe album to album. I don't know. Really depends on the album. I don't think the early. I don't think Last Resort is dad rock.
But I would argue the teenagers who heard that song and it changed their lives, what do you think they're doing now? Being dads, still listening to Papa Roach. They're
Yeah. I,
listening to this song as we're talking about it, going, yes, yes, there's something still out there for me.
maybe if you add the divorced in front of it, I'll give you that. Divorced
Oh,
dad rock.
yeah.
Maybe that's a better distinction for Papa Roach to be
Yeah.
a dad rock band.
Yeah. A lot of divorced dads still listening, still bumping Infest. Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
They get in their car
Uh-huh.
after they drop the kids off. I hate that bitch. I hate my life. Fuck, I need something.
Just bumping down the road.
Cut my
with that
life
arm out.
into pieces. Yes. My life is worth living. All right, here we go.
Oh no! Actually, Broken Home would probably be better.
Yeah, well, maybe. But they made it out of the
for
broken
that
home to
situation.
have a family, and yeah. Anyway.
I'm the peril inside. I'm the truth that you hide. I'm the
I guess storms are.
don't look back in the mirror.
Well, that's anime right there, sir.
I lied. I guess there is something
You
there.
didn't see that when you. It's literally
Apparently
took
not.
6 seconds for us to see anime. Like, no, I didn't see anything.
All my questions don't have answers. My problems, no solutions. Only chaos and confusion. How it's always been. Yeah, my past feel like a cancer. The cure is an illusion. Through the pain, I keep it moving. See it till the end. Until we meet again. Till I make amends for all the things that harm me. My demons taunt me.
Someone likes Kendrick Lamar.
The world is sin. Until I make them bend their heads and their knees. Can't think of defeat. Or ever lose it. Gotta keep it moving. Keep it pushing till the end of time. These family matters. How me scattered. Can't be left behind. I see it clearly now, my brother. How are we so blind? The way you sacrifice and suffer is the same as mine. It's like I need to bleed to know that all of this is real. It's funny how we need to kill so we can stay alive. You picked the side, my brother. Now we got to see it through. Live with what we couldn't choose. Promise whether win or lose. I'ma make sure you're gonna break.
How does this dude still have a voice?
It's crazy, right?
You think about all the problems he's had, and I'm listening to that scream. That scream was so painful sounding. Why are you screaming like that, bro? Go. Maybe someone taught him, and they're like, if you're gonna do it,
You
do
can
it
still
this way.
do it.
Say what you got. Yeah, but it's
Yeah.
very much more of a throaty scream,
Mm-hmm.
and it's man, whew, whatever. More power to him. You do you, bro. I don't dislike that guy, by the way, the rapper.
Yeah. So besides Jairus Johnson, have we heard anything from Papa Roach like this, where you have like a guy, somebody joining them doing hip hop?
You didn't just call Jairus Johnson hip hop, right?
Well, ish.
But I know what you're
for-
saying.
Yeah.
I've seen some I've seen stuff pop up, and I'll be honest, I haven't been that interested.
You mixed it yourself, then let all your bad blood poison the well. You stand so tall, but you hate yourself. Oh, you're gonna. You're gonna pray like hell, but you won't hear an answer. You better pray, man. I'm telling you sorry, so sorry. I'll see you in hell. I'll see you in hell. I guess I see you when I see you.
Got that Netflix budget for that music video. I know that's for sure.
Yeah. Yeah, no
Jesus.
shit. But I mean that was kind of the perfect matchup, right? For I mean, isn't anime like isn't that really big in India? Don't know. Okay. Well,
No
if
idea.
not, then I lied. I don't know. I thought it was. So if that's the case, then that's a pretty good matchup, and that guy's blowing up. I've seen his name a lot over the past year or two. So
How popular is anime in India? Anime is experiencing an absolute explosion in popularity in India. It has officially crossed over from a niche subculture into a dominant mainstream cultural force, establishing the country as one of the single largest anime markets on the planet.
so
This
there
is
you go.
according to data from the Anime Global White Paper. India ranks third globally in anime viewership, sitting just behind Japan and China. That was a Papa Roach song. Good though.
Yeah.
Not my favorite.
I
So
mean,
I'm gonna have to agree with you.
I
Not my favorite, but it's good.
not that not that I really think that they would do a bad mashup, but I dig all the mashups that I've seen them do. I mean,
Again, not my favorite. But it's good.
are you blaming me for that because I told you that before you started?
No, I would have said that. I'm being honest.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's good.
Yeah,
I
no.
like it. But it's.
We picked a few bands and individually, without telling each other, decided what albums they put out that we think defined them as a band for one, and which basically means like put them into the mainstream for people, but also like what album did they put out that put them on our radar or that we became major fans of these bands, this band because of that. So out of those four bands, why don't you pick the first band that you want to start with, and then we'll go from there.
Start with Foo Fighters. And this is a tough one because you
Okay.
mentioned the word mainstream. Now, this band kind of had a cheat code into the mainstream because Dave Grohl was their frontman. So I think automatically they were expected to be mainstream, but they weren't they didn't blow up necessarily at
Okay.
first. If you
Yeah.
know anything about them and watched any documentary about them, it was a slow build. They
Yeah.
grinded it out in a van like bands did back then. They didn't, you know, didn't graduate to tour buses just because they became the band fronted by the guy from Nirvana. So, but
Right.
with that said, a little bit of a different story for them versus some other bands. But so give me your two.
Okay. So I don't know. Maybe these both go hand in hand. The color and the shape.
Okay.
That is for sure the album that I listened to that made me become a huge fan of theirs. But also, if you look at like how many singles they had on that became big, I mean, maybe that's the same. Maybe that is the album that kind of pushed them out there. What do you think?
It could be for you. I disagree in that it's the album that sort of defined them. I think the color and the shape did that. You got Monkey Wrench, Everlong, and My Hero on the same album. Now, when it came out, it didn't do as well as One by One or some of the other records that came after that. As far as like chart position, but fuck that, man. How many times you heard Everlong in a movie? How
Yeah.
many times you heard My Hero in a movie? Still to this day. For me,
Yeah.
that's their defining moment, and it's what really made it possible for everything else to come. Now, One by One, for me, that's my Foo Fighters record. I just think it's front to back a perfect album. Perfect album. All my life, I remember first time I heard that going,
Hmm.
what the fuck got into the Foo Fighters? You know? Like
Yeah.
they were always a rock band. They were always rocking, whatever. But I was like, this is fucking. And then times like these, they could play that anywhere in the world right now today. There's gonna be grown men crying.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. So to me, you had this just perfect collection of songs. So that's for me. That's my album. But I think the color and the shape really just without the color and the shape, I don't think One by One happens.
Right.
I just
And
don't.
so I've been a big fan of Foo Fighters for a long time. Um, but until going through their records tonight, I guess it makes sense. And I guess I did know, but I kind of didn't know, or I guess realize and put it all together that all of these massive hits that they had were across like 5 and 6 albums.
Oh yeah.
You didn't have, a one record that was just,
No.
you know, all of it was hits on the radio. It's like 5 records at least where all of their biggest hits came from. It's pretty crazy, but that's not a bad thing. I mean,
No. No. They just kept one upping themselves with
mhm.
each album. And I remember so the album after One by One, In Your Honor, okay? Best of You, DOA, Resolve, No Way Back. Great album. Good singles, right? Next one, Echo
Mhm.
Silence, Patience and Grace. And this was when I was really like, what in the fuck has gotten into the Foo Fighters? But Pretender, Long Road to Ruin, Let It Die, come on. They just kept like
Mhm.
and they just kept getting bigger with the sound and like with the idea. It's crazy.
Mhm.
Dave Grohl guy is pretty good. It's pretty
He's
good.
decent.
It's
You
not
know,
bad, right?
I think he'll do all right.
Yeah. All right, next one.
All right, so let's shoot to the next band
Let's go Corn.
that I was. You want to do Corn? Okay.
Let's go
Oh,
Corn.
okay. 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 Again, so I think I might do the same thing again with Follow the Leader. This is where I got into Corn. We're talking Freak on a Leash, Got the Life, but again, I feel like that's probably what put them in. I mean, I knew of like so on Life is
Life is
Peachy.
Peachy and
Uh, yeah. I mean, I knew of a few songs there. You may you probably got into Corn then earlier. I don't know. You'll explain here in a minute, but yeah. As far as when they came into my timeline, I'm gonna say Follow the Leader.
but do you think that's the album that defined them with everyone else too?
I think so for
I
the
agree.
most part.
I agree. It debuted at number one.
Um.
Got the Life and Freak on a Leash. They're on TRL.
Mhm.
Forget about
Yeah.
it. It's I mean, come on. But
So
for me,
what did you know?
not
Go, no, go ahead. Go ahead.
no, I was gonna say for me, not the one I would pick for me. They're self-titled, their first album they've ever put out. It I listen to that once a month. It's the one with Blind, Clown, Shoots and Ladders. Like it's just a game changer. It was a game changer for me, and that's like discovering them and Deftones are right around the same time. I was just like, man,
So
I don't like
well,
the
that's why
same
I was gonna
music
say.
anymore.
Well, that's why I was gonna say that I think you would have liked albums before Followed Leader more because like on Life is Peachy, they had a track with Chino from Deftones and stuff like that too.
Yeah,
So I figured,
Follow the Leader's great. I mean, that was a global phenomenon, but self-titled is just grimy as fuck, and it's heavy, and it's weird and dark. Like it's just.
so
But again, if you
do you think you came across Corn just by hearing a single on the radio,
no,
or
I
what do you
remember
know?
I heard about them word of mouth.
Okay.
Uh, guy I wasn't even friends with was a friend of a friend was listening to it with headphones on,
Mm-hmm.
and somebody just said, "What are you listening to?" He goes, "I'm listening to Corn," and I go, "There's a band called Corn." Yeah, but with a K, bro, and it's backwards. I'm like, okay, I'll check it out.
That makes it better.
And then I listened to it. I went to a record store and they had the listening booths, you know, listened to it and
Hmm.
I was like, holy shit. Holy shit. Yeah, it's got to be that. It's got to be that one for me. Wait, hold on. You
Uh-oh.
know that album, right? Like, I know you know the song
I do.
Blind.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes, for sure. Yeah. Have I ever listened to it front to back? I don't know. Maybe I need to.
Yeah, there's a really cool, I have the DVD, but you can find it on YouTube, I'm sure. Behind the scenes footage of them recording that and watching Jonathan Davis record vocals is a bizarre thing to see. Like, that guy was, something was wrong with him, dude. Like, he went to another place to do a lot of the shit he did. And I think like the producer was Ross Robinson. He did a lot of new metal back in the day, and he tried to revive uh, Vanilla Ice's career when Vanilla Ice did a new metal album. But Ross Robinson was in there trying to get that out of him. He's like, think of a bad childhood memory. He's like, I don't even care if you start crying. Just get into it. Like, totally lose your shit on this. And the dude literally was crying in the vocal booth. It's like, all right, man.
Whoa.
Like,
Who who documents like video documents stuff off your self-titled album when you're not anything yet?
it's kind of crazy, right?
That's kind of wild, right?
But they were a party band, so there was always like a video
Okay.
camera on. It was one of those things. And they
Gotcha.
were always like the hangout band because of where they were from. California guys, everybody's hanging out, it's a big party all the time. So they just always had
Yeah.
a camera on. So they were actually able to capture a lot of that stuff and thank God they did. Like, well, for teenage me, I'm like, "Oh,
Yeah.
this is cool." I'm still into that though. As an adult now, I love watching the behind the scenes stuff and watching people
Hmm.
record. I love it. I love it. But I'm a music nerd though. Like I'm into that
Yeah.
shit. It's inspiring, but it's also, if they're not douchey about it, it's a way to intimately get in and see the process. And a lot of people don't like showing that. Some people are like, fuck it, they can see. They can see me cry in the studio. They can see me suck in the studio. They can see me not get it. They can, you know, I think it's cool.
Third band, let's do Bring Me the Horizon.
See, now this is a good one.
I thought I wanted to bring this one because there is a lot of back and forth about this band right now. I've seen a lot of people who are not fans of them trying to revive themselves as what they used to be,
So the heavier
back
version.
before they became, yeah, the heavier version. And I'm kind of in that camp, just in the fact that I'm not a fan of them heavier like that. I think a large portion of people got into them with the That's the Spirit record.
I agree.
I'm not one of those. I got into them with Sempiternal. Can You Feel My Heart? I love that song. Sleepwalking, House of Wolves, all that kind of stuff.
Shadow
Uh,
Moses, Go to Hell for Heaven's Sake,
yes.
dude.
Yes. Yeah,
Yeah.
I don't have a story on where I came across them and I don't know, to be honest with you. But they've been in my gym rotation forever. That record specifically. So that's again, I don't they're hard to tell like what album defined them as a band though. Do you think it's
I think it's
that
that's the
or
spirit. I think it's that's the spirit. No,
you
I'm
think
with you.
so? Okay. Okay.
Absolutely, dude. Absolutely.
Okay.
That's when they became here.
Mainstream.
They did. They did. But when that came out, they became a festival band, first of all. Not just a festival band,
Okay.
but a headlining festival band. They got comparisons to, with songs like Throne and Drown. Like
Mhm.
they sound like Linkin Park. Like you may take that as an insult, but if somebody tells me my band's sounding like Linkin Park on my fourth or fifth studio album, I'm like, hey, we finally cracked the code. You know,
Mhm.
I had a bunch of people in the scene preaching that band to me, and I never was. Some of it was okay to me. I never got crazy about any of it. And then when Sempiternal came out, I went, there it is. That's what I needed to hear out of this band. There was always something about them that I
Mhm.
liked. I liked the way they sounded in some stuff, but then it just as a whole never really grabbed me. And then I heard, um, well, first I should say this: I heard them from a distance at a festival because I was still at this point ignoring them. Sempiternal wasn't out yet, but they
Okay.
played "Go to Hell for Heaven's Sake." Like, hey, we got new
Okay.
music coming, and they did it as like a thing, right? You know how some bands do that? Like, we got an album coming out this time, whatever.
Mhm.
And I remember hearing it from a distance, going, "What in the fuck? There's no way that's Bring Me the Horizon. No fucking way." And then when it came out, I was like, "All right, I'm just gonna buy it just because of that moment." And obviously, there's YouTube's around now, so you can just let me hear what I'm gonna. So I definitely previewed it before, but and then when I heard "Can You Feel My Heart," I was just like, "Forget about it, dude. That this is like
Mhm.
this is right now." You know when did that come out? That came out 2014, 13.
Um,
Jesus, 2013. My God.
yeah.
But I was like, yeah, this is 2013 and beyond. Like they're laying down the blueprint for the next 3 years of heavy music to come out. Like I genuinely believe that with that album. So, dude, but
I
that's the
agree.
spirit, dude. Think about how many songs. Now, again, like in 2015, the world of singles is much different than 10 years prior. You could put out a song and call it a single, but people 10 years before this considered it a single if you actually released it and it did well on radio, if it did well somewhere, versus now you can just keep
Mhm.
putting out songs. Say, yeah, we got a new single out. Has anyone heard
Right.
it? Like, but that song had 7 fucking singles, dude. Or I'm sorry, that album had 7 fucking singles.
Did it really?
7. Drown, Happy Song, Throne, True Friends, Avalanche, and Follow You. All
What is your
singles.
favorite song on that record?
Can I surprise you?
Yes.
Avalanche.
Okay. That's my number two. That's a very good one
Avalanche.
also. But my number one
But
is True Friends.
But I remember going to see them when they were here when they played Happy Song, and there's that part in the bridge where there's just tons of vocals happening and not a person is near a fucking mic. And I'm almost like a large group and we're all looking at each other like, this is fucking goofy, but I don't care. I don't care. It's fucking great. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. They're like totally bought into that too, where we're gonna have like these big anthemic songs, and you're gonna see that it's big and anthemic, and we're not responsible for it. Yeah, yeah. I would
I
say
actually
Avalanche, and then God, Throne's so good. Throne is so good.
Throne is good. Yeah. And I don't remember, I don't know why I remember this, but the reason, so I listened to Sempiternal quite a bit and then kind of fell off the wayside. Didn't really listen to him for quite a while. And then an old band member of yours, actually, I seen a post that they made on Facebook when That's the Spirit came out
Mm.
and saying this is by far record of the year. And that is what made me listen to that record. And I just binged the thing over and over and over again. And then I had a bonfire at my house, and a friend of mine who listens to about the same kind of music that I do, I burnt him that CD while he was at my house. And he stayed the night and then left the next morning, put it in his car, listened to it on the way home, and could not stop raving about it. He's like, I listened to this thing over and over and over again all the way home. So, yeah, it's, I don't know why I remember who turned me on to that record, but I do.
Who was it?
Danny Blackwell.
Okay, that makes sense.
I figured it did.
Yeah, that
But
makes
yeah,
sense.
last band we're gonna do is Linkin Park.
I have a feeling I know how this is gonna go, but
Well, maybe not. When you say that, I think that you think we're both gonna say Hybrid Theory for both, probably. And
okay.
I might disagree there. I think there is somewhat of an argument to be made for Meteora,
I couldn't
for
disagree more,
defining.
but
I know I know you couldn't, but if you want to talk about singles on that album also, and how big some of those songs were, and how they reached out to probably a much broader crowd of
how so?
listeners. Just I think the layout of the songs was different. The sounds of a lot of the songs were way different from what Hybrid Theory was. I'm not saying that, fans of Hybrid Theory aren't going to listen or wouldn't listen to Meteora, but I don't know. I think the songs themselves were more of what you would consider mainstream songs.
Well,
But I'm
I
not
can agree with that.
100% sold on that either.
I can agree with that, but they just didn't have it. To me, there's a lot of filler. I hate to be rude, but a lot of filler on that album, and
I agree with that.
not a single song that did anywhere close to making its mark on me like most of Hybrid Theory did. So,
Yeah.
so yeah, I'm gonna do the predictable thing and say for them, obviously Hybrid Theory defined them and set them up for life, essentially.
Well, I mean, you could even, as much as I hate to say it, I mean, you can say that one song on that record defined who they were, and that's In the End.
Yeah. Uh,
Whether that's what we want it to be or not. I mean, I think you can. More than Crawling, more than
yeah.
Closer.
One
Well,
step
I don't
closer.
know, man. Closer's or One Step Closer's close to that too.
I would say yes. I mean, I'd say on Meteora, the only song that I really, really, truly love is Breaking the Habit. The rest of it, I'm like, okay,
Really? I did
love,
not see that coming at
love
all.
Breaking the Habit, dude. Love it.
Huh.
That is such a good song. But I'll tell you what, I think a lot of people sleep on some of their other albums,
They do, and we've talked
and
about this
it
before.
annoys
Like,
me.
yeah.
A Thousand Suns, excuse me, is
Mhm.
so good.
Yes, it is.
Living Things is so good.
Yeah. Yes.
Those two albums are so fucking good. And they
Hmm.
get kind of, it's just like they're forgotten about,
Hmm.
which is fine. That happens. But Hybrid Theory has sold 32 million worldwide. It's fucking nutty.
Can we look up In the End on YouTube and see how many views it has?
Wasn't it the first one to a billion?
Was it? I was thinking
I
it was
thought it
over a
was.
billion, but I wasn't for sure.
2.2 billion views.
Shit. That's so crazy.
It's fucking. Why does that have so many? Like, I understand it's insanely popular, but why does it have so many? That video. I think that video
I don't know.
sucks. It's a cheesy video. The gargoyles and the fucking what? I don't understand.
Again, man,
I
that
don't know.
what again could be the song that defined that band.
I mean, with 2.2 billion views on the music video, who could argue that?
Yeah.
You know, I'm
Hmm.
certainly not going to. It didn't
Yeah.
define them for me, but I think that's the weakest song on Hybrid Theory, without
I
a
think
doubt.
I agree. I do think I agree.
And when I first heard it, I was like, eh. And it eventually grew on me. But the rest of the album's so good. That's why I just was like, in the end, it's just like,
Mhm.
I was like, okay, fine. But then you started listening to it more because you wanted to listen to the whole album front to back. And you're like, God damn it. Now it's stuck in my head.
Yeah.
Let's,
I mean,
let's,
there's
no, I was going to say, let's pick a song from one of these bands that people should have heard that they probably haven't heard.
is that possible to do from Linkin Park? Or are you talking
No,
like
any
off
any
of
of
a
the bands
different
we
album?
just talked about.
Off of any record or off of one of the
Yeah.
records that we talked about?
No, yeah, no, anything.
Do you want to do something off That's the Spirit, the Bring Me the Horizon record?
Fuck it. Let's do Avalanche.
Yes, please. Was there a music video to this or was it just
Yeah, there's a video.
and honestly this could be one that like a lot of people didn't really hear because it wasn't a big single off of the record.
No, I'm definitely a fan favorite, I think.
Hmm.
But outside of their fans, no, it didn't. It didn't do as much as the other ones, that's for sure. And it was later,
Yeah.
so they'd already kind of
Mhm.
peaked with the album, and like, that happens. But
Yeah.
I love it.
Me too.
Production on this album's fucking insane. My God,
So good. Yeah.
is it sad that we, technically speaking, could call this a throwback?
I was thinking that a while ago 'cause when we said we were going to play this, I was like, well, there's our throwback.
How crazy is that?
It
That
does
this is
not
a
feel like it should
throwback
be
now.
that old. It shouldn't
It
be, but
really doesn't, man. Fuck. I mean, I think what really changed this band for the better, in my opinion, but definitely for me, making me become a fan is that producer guy getting in the band and playing.